Welcome, Aries, to 1111 Tarot. I'm Danny, also known as RD. So let's get going with your reading. We're going to do things a little bit differently. So we're going to work from the east as we always do, but we're going to start with the Oracle position, which shows us a little bit more about where you're sitting in your cycle. And then we're going to run the fate line, and then we're going to run destiny, and then we'll come back to the center, which is serendipity, where the two collide. Fate and destiny collide. So do me a favor, leave your DNA on the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. And also, if you're interested in winning a deck of cards for yourself, this is the Arcanum Tarot deck. I'm giving this away on May 1st. And so if you're interested in who won the April 1st drawing, just look down below and it's in the descriptions. But if you want to win this deck and be in the drawing, just be a subscriber and put deck giveaway in the description below the video. All right, my lovelies, let's get rolling. Okay, Aries, I'm going to cut the deck one more time. This happens to be a prototype deck. It's called Paper Moon. Here we go. Whoop. I don't take them in reverse. It says, things are not as they seem. Don't take things at face value. 7-11 Mercury enters Cancer, waxing crescent moon, Leo. So you have a reduction number of 9. But there's obviously something that we're not quite seeing. May have something to do with a Cancer or a Leo. Could be fire, water, energy. So that would be July 11th on the calendar. Let's see where you're headed. Tune in, tune on your spiritual awareness to avoid overlooking a gift. 7/29. That's interesting. Both dates are calendar dates in the month of July. So this would be July 29th, and the beginning of your cycle is July 11th. So that could be something that's coming up in the month of July. Anyway, this number reduces to, you would go 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 9 plus 9 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. So you have a reduction of 9. And you have a reduction of 9 here because the 7 plus 1, 8 plus 1 is 9. There is some serendipity going on here, and we're going to find out a lot that this is a very powerful reading, I can already tell you. Mars enters Virgo, waning gibbous moon Aries. I'm ready to learn with you, my lovelies. So tune in, turn on your spiritual awareness to avoid overlooking a gift. Things are not as they seem. Don't take them at face value. There's a gift being hidden. And I feel like we need to really look at something that feels like it's a struggle, and we're seeing it as a major challenge. And I think it's really a gift. We'll see. Yeah, we'll find out. Okay, let's continue on the fate line. We're going to come over here into the east. It's when you wake up in the morning, the sun rises. It's all about, our first thoughts of the day and how we're manifesting. What are we manifesting? Because every day that we wake up, we start off manifesting just naturally. Whoa. Clarity, which brings in the sun. So, a lot of the times confusion can really muddle the brain and cause discontentment. But sometimes the truth can be hurtful. But just having the clarity of knowing the truth can bring in forward motion, if you will. So this is in the east, where the sun rises, where we start to manifest. Let's jump over here to the end of the day. What are we putting to bed with us as we go to sleep? What are we communicating to our ancestors in the 5D while we dream? Confusion. Holy crap. I knew there was going to be some synchronicities. This is an unbelievable reading, Aries. Check it out. You've got the sun and the moon. Opposites. You have confusion and clarity. opposites. Wow. So I feel like at night and in your 3D realm, if you will, in the waking hours, you're suffering from some confusion and clarity is coming in. So as the days start coming in, there's some answers, and they may feel a little painful at first because this is Chiron the healer coming in to bring some clarity in this month, and I feel like we're gonna see the truth, if you will, which is what we're seeking. So it is fated that at this time we are to more or less be exposed to the truth. I do feel like I said, I feel like this is a truth, like it's a disappointment, if you will, but it's hiding a blessing. So let's dig in a little bit deeper. We're going to go down here into our south node. We're going to work into our north node, which is our higher authentic self. So our challenge that we don't see is this idealism. So we have this challenge of releasing this predisposed idea of what the outcome is. Because we're looking for a twin, like something that matches us. And we're going to have to let that go. That's our challenge, is this reflection that should be equal to ours in the ideal way. Because there's a greater plan. I hope the camera's not shaking. I'm a little chilly. We should check the heat. I'll be right back. Okay, I turned it up a few degrees. I was starting to like shiver as I talked. All right, so yeah, I feel like that we've established some sort of expectations that are not going to be met, but what we don't know is they're going to be surpassed. So I feel like at first it looks like something isn't going to work, if you will, and I think we have to pivot into different direction. Let's continue into what we're facing here as we go forward. What are we manifesting ultimately? What's crowning the spread? This Two of Cups relationship. What is going on? Like, look at the Cheshire Cat smiling. I'm sorry about putting my finger in the camera. Why isn't it up? We may have to get more light. Arg. I'm trying to capture it. The camera's like, no. Okay. Hello. Thank you. I don't like the cat. Not in this one. Aries, I will tell you that when you see this beak worn, it was actually worn in history by somebody that was tending to the dead. And they would put the beak, they would put something that smelt really strongly better, that would overwhelm the smell of the dead. Something is decaying, but at the same time, she's going to give birth, it appears. And the Cheshire Cat is smiling. So I feel like what this is saying is, I get a very creepy feeling from this cat. I feel like I don't like it. And I don't know what's attached to her. It's like it's attached to her dress. It's almost like she's dragging along this cat and he's going for the ride and smiling. It's like, no. She's got enough on her plate, right? But I do feel like you're about ready to give birth to something very big. And it's this change. It's this huge change in how you spiritually feel about things. This is incredible. This may be for one of you. You might be the one that this message is for. This isn't going to be for everybody, but whenever I'm given a message, I deliver. So, let's look at this. I'm really baffled. We're going to get a lot of clarification here as we move forward. We're going to take where we've got fate and destiny crossing. We're going to grab the key to the reading right here. Then we're going to build up, and that's our serendipity, where fate and destiny collide. Then we're gonna, there is something going on with this message. Like, I'm getting downloads that are coming. All right. We're going to qualify the reading with your own energy, commingling with the universe to see what is truly going on. We'll qualify, how are you manifesting this clarity, right? We'll qualify this, and we'll go around the board. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see what we've got where destiny and fate have chosen to collide. What is the universe reflecting back at us, right? Great Spirit. And we have, now I'm using threads of fate with this, the Sovereign. That's kind of what I was getting up here, that you're cutting out, like you're the death process of all the people riding on your skirt tail. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not doing the work. You're pulling them along, and they're on your skirt tail. You're done. It's like this 2 cups. As you went out looking for the 2 cups, you found your 2 cups within yourself. And you're done giving to energy to support others that are just riding on your tailwind, right? And I think that's where you're letting go of this idealism that there's this perfect answer to bring in balance to your life, because you're like, I'm getting me balanced. That's what's happening. I mean, you've got a 2 here and a 2 here, which is kind of like that balancing scale that's going on. The 2 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, right? And you've got confusion and clarity on the board. So here we go. When you do see on the board, you see the Sun, that is absolutely Leo energy. Could be in the Neo chart. You also have Leo here. You have Cancer. You have Virgo. And you have Aries. Could be any sign. 2 of Swords is often Gemini for me, just intuitively. And the Knight of Swords is Aquarius energy. Hold on, let's straighten everything back up. Okay, my lovelies. So we're going to qualify this Sun, which is a beautiful card. Illumination. Oh, I almost used Threads of Fate. Wonder what it would have been, because I was being guided to flip it. So in Illumination, let's continue. The Revolutionary. Wow, Aries. I've never put that, like, any of the Oracle cards in this position. So the Revolutionary. Should we draw one for each section, and then we'll qualify? Let's do it. In love, speak truth. And let's go up here to experience, strength, and let's grab purity, the creator. Wow, I may have come up with a new way to do a reading with you guys. Right, Aries? You guys are very creative. So let's talk about this a little bit. When we're looking at, we'll grab our tarot and we'll qualify even more to really understand. I love that. I almost feel like when we do it, we'll go to the 4 pillars and bring this up this way. What do you guys feel? I think that's a good way to do it. So in your 4 pillars, your illumination, what you see clearly, you know, what's being shown to you is a revolutionary. You're about to do something completely different for yourself that perhaps no one in your family has ever done. And I might be talking about ancestral. You're about to take this journey that's going to bring in complete happiness. And let's qualify this with Judgment. And in clarity, Knight of Cups. And in wisdom, the Star. This is crazy. In clarity, you have this Knight of Cups. Someone's coming in. Aries, they're coming in. They have a huge cup of love for you. But you're getting a wish and you're healing. And you're focused on that. You're making a decision to go on your own, which is going to put you in alignment to cross paths with, I feel, a new energy. And I'm tapping the table because I'm like, huh. Very interesting. In wisdom, you have the Star. I feel like I said, this is going to be for one person. It might sound crazy. It's going out there because I feel it and I'm being given this message. So there's somebody that is disconnecting from everyone in a sense, but they're feeling empowered by it. And it is causing this revolutionary torch being lit within them to seek and explore, which is going to create this star effect that helps a lot of people. Like, they're going to heal themselves on a level they're not even aware of. And that'll heal a lot of people because, I don't know. They're going to heal a lot of people. And it calls in the strength of love. I feel like someone's coming. Here we go. We're qualifying this Knight of Swords with the speak truth. Growth. You're growing into speaking the truth. You're aligning properly. And with that, I have the Emperor. You're becoming the Emperor. You're controlling your world very well. Speak truth. You're not holding back anymore. Trust. Queen of Wands. Entrepreneurial. And in love, Six of Swords. You're moving to calmer ground. Wow. This is so powerful, Aries. It's like these boots were made for walking, and that's just what I'm gonna do. Only instead of walking over you, you're walking away from them. Yeah. I find it interesting your swords are down, you know. When you speak truth, you say it and then you hold your tongue. You're getting to where you're done talking about things. Swords are going down. You're making final decisions. Your trust is in this power that you're feeling as the Queen of Wands. And think about it. Queen of Wands is Pisces energy. I kind of feel this could be your own energy in this reading as well. Wands often is about fire. You are feeling the queen, whether you're masculine or feminine, does not matter. There's no gender in the tarot. But I do feel this very creative, grabbing the wand and taking control. Two of Swords, this decision and confusion. Strength is in introspection. You might be feeling very nostalgic. Might be feeling this need to really pull tight to family. Strength, double tapped by strength. Holy crap, you're under the most divine protection at this time. Oh my God. I can't make it up. You have 2 9s. I'm sorry, 2 11s. You have the 1111. This is the, yeah, strength is the 11th card. And you've got it twice. 2 different kinds of decks. This is your house of philosophy, introspection. You're learning about yourself. You're learning what you will do and what you won't do, what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate. And you're also learning a little bit of balance within yourself there, of compromise. Right? Here we go. Dream. 5 of Cups. Could be towards a Leo or someone in a fire sign. You do have some regret that it didn't work out. You might have a feeling of expectations weren't met, but you just have to turn around and pick up 2 cups. Might be a different kind of love. Experience. Three of Cups. See the two cups? You're so focused on too many energies always. And you're wondering, where is my match? Just the two cups. I don't want this three of cups as your experience. But there's always this huge interference, and the divine is saying, be strong. You're protected. And remember, protection can also be rejection. So what you're feeling as rejection, you need to really look at philosophically the other side of the coin and realize it's protection from being hurt. And look at this Two of Cups. Let's qualify. You've got this right here, this purity, right? The creator. You're the manifester, and King of Pentacles. You're manifesting this steady, reliable energy within yourself. Yourself creating your world to be extremely reliable and long-term. Renewal, Three of Wands. I feel like you're choosing a path. I think you're, bless you. My son's sneezing. I feel like you're choosing a path toward a new beginning. See the yellow coming forward? I feel like you're looking at it and you're going, yes, I now know what I need to do. Thank you for the clarity. I now can see the sun, and I'm going towards my happiness. Cleansing, the High Priestess. Wow. Pisces energy on the board. It's all about knowing your energy, knowing what's right for you, feeling it 100%, and accepting things for what they are and as a blessing. Even if they feel like a deficit at the time. You know, somebody tossed lemons at you, you made lemon meringue pie, and you won the pie contest. That's where we're at. Best way to analyze it for you. I'm very excited because even though this feels a little bit of like a bump in the road, it's going to set you free on an amazing level of self-exploration, which is going to bring you extreme happiness. I know this. I mean, truthfully, you have the sun as your outcome and the creator. You are the manifester. And what are you manifesting? This beautiful energy, right? Whether this is someone coming towards you or you're creating it. Either way, it's complete abundance long term. It's a legacy that you're going to leave behind. And what does the King of Pentacles have? He has the cornerstone of Pentacles. Here we go. If you guys are interested in knowing what each sign feels about my Aries, then that's what I'm about to go through. And if not, this is possibly where you leave me. I want you to know I love you to the moon and back. Please leave your DNA on the like button. And if you're interested in winning this Arcana deck, then all you got to do is put deck giveaway and be a subscriber. And then May 1st, I will be drawing one lucky winner to send this deck to. You guys got to cover the shipping though. All right. I love you so much. I love you to the moon and back. Here we go, my lovelies. If you are crossing paths with an Aquarius, they are making a major decision. Like it's on the board. They're being called by the universe to decide. And they're going to make a decision, and it is going to be stepping outside of their comfort zone by a lot. So if you are dealing with a Gemini, they have a cup of love for you. They would like to offer it. Come in and get to know a little deeper. Like they've got a pretty deep cup of love for you. All right, Aries, if you are crossing paths with a Libra, they are healing. They are working on themselves. They do see you as a wish fulfillment, and they have a very strong feeling for you, like a serious attraction, and they feel very comfortable with you as well. If you are crossing paths with a Capricorn, they are trying to move this relationship into a calmer place. They are trying to, I'm sorry, my eye is itching. I might be moving the camera as well. I have an intense left eye itch right at the center. I'm seeing like purples and blues and greens right now. I've never had that happen. This is such a bizarre reading. All right, Aries. So they're wanting to move this into calmer grounds. I feel like they have something to say and they want to lay down some things to rest, but do it in an easy way that moves you guys into calmer ground. Kind of like they want to keep it as a really good friendship. That's what I feel. And they don't want to lose how deeply they feel with you. If you are crossing your path with a Taurus, they are feeling really strong, and they feel like this is something that could work. They're ready to, they see you as a go-getter, and they want to invest some time into you. They're very intrigued. That's what I've got. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're either or you are truly stepping up into plate. And someone might be feeling as though there's a little arrogancy topping it off that needs to be spoken about. But at the same time, I feel like it could be just really a little bit over the top of self-confidence, if you will. So it's good. But I do think there's a lot to be spoken here too. I feel like somebody is seeing somebody as small. And I think the small person's really the person that's going to grow bigger. I don't know if that made a lick of sense. All right. If you are crossing paths with a Sagittarius, Aries, there is a lot of possible rejection while the beast is being tamed, if you will. I feel like the divine is working on that situation behind the scenes. I think it's being double told to you to just keep being you, keep being the real authentic you, and allow the divine to just kind of work magic behind the scene. If you're dealing with a Leo, crossing paths with the Leo, I feel like there's a lot of regret here, a lot of nostalgia. I feel like the Leo isn't seeing this as the true love. They're seeing a lot of interference, and they're just losing their patience. And if you're dealing with an Aries, I feel like, again, there's too many energies here. This is a fellow Aries, obviously. But at the same time, I feel like this could be you gaining that feeling of just celebrating because you've somehow made it through this milestone of really understanding that there is a change that is under you that is even beyond your understanding. It's the serendipity of really owning who you are. And this crown is something that it's your fate, it's your destiny, and it's who you really truly are. You are gems, and the others are trying to dim your light or pull off your light. And that's where we have this writing on your skirt tail. And I think that you're like, hey, I'm ready for this change. Let's give birth to the new me. That's what I see. To the new you, Aries, to the new you. Beautiful. If you are dealing with Pisces, I feel like you know already the situation. I know you're like, ugh, I was wanting a true answer. But the true answer is you already know how you feel about the Pisces. And you know by how they treat you, how they feel, because how someone treats you is how they truly feel. So that's all I can give you. If you are crossing paths with a Scorpio, they're making a choice. They're wanting to move forward, and they've made a choice, and they're waiting to find out how you feel. They'd like a new beginning with you. If you are crossing paths with a Cancer, they see you as a creator, somebody very long-term, very invested. It's someone that is stable, and they're wanting to push this forward, and really find out where this can go. This could actually be a business relationship I'm talking to on the end. All right, my lovelies, that is what I have for you today. Thank you, Aries, so very much. And I hope that you enjoy your time away from me. And I'll do my best to enjoy my time away from you guys. I miss you guys when I don't get to talk to you. I love you, to the moon and back.